All right, posting on Threads. Are you a threader or are you a tweeter? So Meta's challenge to Twitter, it's right here on your phone. Likely you're trying it off, and it's off to a strong start. Threads, in fact, picked up more than 30 million new users just hours after it launched, and that number keeps on growing. And now Twitter is threatening to sue the app. So there's a big conversation to have this morning. Joining us live now is San Jose State University cybersecurity expert Ahmed Ben-Nafaa. So what does the big move to Thread mean for the market in a larger sense?
Well, it's an opportunity for Meta. They basically took advantage of a very bad week for Twitter, where we still remember the limitation we have on how many tweets we can read. So that's why they just push it in the market. It's not ready 100%. There's still some feature are missing.
Yeah, I see the features. What are the features that are missing? Because as I navigate through this, and I signed up, I tried it out. A lot of my followers are now migrating over, but I'm seeing there are things like hashtags. What's not there, and do you think that they'll eventually get there?
Oh, it's the one you mentioned, the hashtag, the search. The direct messages is missing. That's one of the things we talk about. Also, we're talking about the trends is missing, translation. Those are the features that missing. And there's another issue, Reed, here. If you want to delete it, you have to delete Instagram, and this is a big issue with Instagram with the release. Now they're trying to solve it.
What do you mean? If you delete it, you have to delete Instagram. If you delete your Threads account, you have to delete Instagram as well?
Correct. You cannot delete Threads separately yet, and that's an issue that brought to attention of the of Instagram.
One of my camera people here in the studio yesterday said something to me, and I don't know if you're well versed on this or not, but what kind of privacy issues are there? Because he looked up the kind of personal information that is accessible when you use Threads. What do you know about that? And are people at risk?
Well, a lot of information will be collected, and you can find that one easily when you go to the App Store or Google Play. They have that one stated, like a list of 15 things they know about you, which is basically the type of the device, your search history, your browsing history, basically everything you're doing with the phone. They will get that information. So this is not a good thing.
All right. So talk to me about your sense of this clash in the courts. We know that Elon Musk sent a cease and desist letter over to the people at Meta. They're saying, it's a copycat app. Will this get any traction in court? And could it limit getting those other features that we like the hashtags and being able to see favorites?
Well, here's how I look at it, Reed. This is basically a confirmation that Thread is a success, because when they send that letter, and it's available online, I read it this morning, so yeah. It's basically shooting in the dark. It's like a blanket letter saying, you hire people, you took the technology, preserve or the documentation of recruitments. There's no something specific about it saying that we found this one. Well, we're telling you that we're going to go after you if we find something about it. So it's a distraction. They want to slow down the momentum. We're talking about 40 million joins so far. So they see a real threat here.
Wow. Fascinating conversation. And we know you know what you're talking about. I'm reading the book titles behind you. Whenever people do Zooms, I love to peek into their offices and see what they're reading. You're reading way above my level. Thank you so much on a Friday for making us smarter this morning. Ahmed Ben-Nafaa, we appreciate your insight.